Hello and welcome to IamWealthyandRich.com. My name is Henry Smith. Thanks very much for joining me. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. It's good to have you here. If you're familiar with watching our videos previously, you know, this is not your first time, welcome back. Thanks very much. What this is about is the I Am Wealthy and Rich slogan, statement, affirmation is really an empowering statement for everybody to use. So I use it. I say I'm wealthy and rich many times a day. And you know, the objective is to get you to use that statement as well, referring to yourself that you are wealthy and rich. And what it's about is about wealth creation, developing wealth so that we can live the lifestyle on our terms, live life on our terms, do what we want when we want. And to do that, it's going to take money, right? So, but to get the money, it takes two things. It takes the right mindset, and then it takes the right investment strategy. In this case, it could take a business strategy, but in this case, I'm doing this experiment or project, shall I say, by developing the right mindset, a millionaire mindset. And it does take some work, let me tell you that, but I'm dedicated to the task. I started it last February 2020, February the 4th to be precise, and never missed a day. And started with no money, by the way, just want to point that out. Started with absolutely no money, but I had the mindset training technique in hand, and I applied it and continued to apply it. Within a short period of time, I was able to get the capital to invest. Then, obviously, I actually had an investment strategy, but I couldn't implement it before because I didn't have the money. But once I got the money, I was able to implement it. And that started to grow, you know, from last summer all the way up to January 2021. And then I started to record it. I actually wasn't recording it on a daily basis. So I started doing that. And then on the 22nd of February, I thought I'd start making videos and document it with video format for future to help people and show them a case study and to show that, and really show them that if they copied my technique from the beginning, they can actually get similar results. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a CPA or an accountant. I'm not an accountant. I'm not regulated or anything like that to do with money. I'm just showing you what's worked for me, and I'm just sharing this as general information. So, and always understand that investments do carry risks. You know, money can go up as well as go down. So, you know, mine doesn't, you know, I'm quite confident what I'm doing because these are calculated and highly researched things that I'm invest in, not just reckless risk. But so what I'm going to do, every day I've been, you know, tracking the figures, whether they be up or down, and then recording it, and then just talking a few things, you know, just to help get you on the path. And I'll show you after this how you can get hold of the mindset training that I had, so you can start implementing it. So I'm just going to share my screen. Right, so this is the spreadsheet I was telling you about. Started filling out from 1st of February. So since the summer 2021, I think it was May, June, up until January 2021. So I'm just make sure. So since the summer 2020, yes, to January 2021, or the 1st of February 2021, it's $106,064. And so I started, you know, tracking the day, how it's going up on a daily basis. And like I said, some days it's gone down, marked that in red, and sometimes, you know, it goes down. And then when it goes back, you know, mark it in green when it's positive. So, and I don't worry when it goes down or up because it's part of the process. The market is dynamic, it's not static. So it's bound to go up and down, up and down, up and down. But it goes up more times than it goes down. Look at this, it went down 21,000 here. After it going down 13,000 the previous day. But then, you know, it went up several times as well. Look at this run. And there was a time when I actually did it for a week here. It was a $47,000 week. But at the end of the first month of recording it, at the end of February, it was $37,860 above the 106. So we continue into March. I haven't calculated the total for March yet. But we're now on the 24th of March, 2021. And I get my figures from the asset summary here, which consists of one of my portfolios, crypto portfolio, consists of one Bitcoin and several altcoins. The altcoins are other cryptocurrencies apart from Bitcoin. So they're all bundled together under that figure. So this represents one Bitcoin, and this is roughly the current price of Bitcoin. Everything comes in through a live feed, which is linked to one of my portfolio asset portfolios, shall I say. And I'll put the figures, the summary figures here. So it's 194.583.10. 194, let's get the time here. So 194.583.10. That's correct. So that's a climb on yesterday. This is great. So I can color this one green. Is that the right shade? Excuse me. The right shade. I guess it is. Is it this one? Pale. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I'll just use the other one. So yep. And then this one here, what we got for the overall. So this is subsector, which is the altcoin. This is the overall Bitcoin and the altcoins is 251. And this one on the right hand side, by the way, is the pounds equivalent in pounds. So I converted it into pounds, Great British pounds, pound sterling, however you want to call it. This is because I live in the UK, just to make me understand what it's like in my money. But anyway, 251.100, that's easy. 251.100, 251.100. 251.100.10. Okay, and so I bring that down, that's a jump of 15,000 jump yesterday. So that's good, that we're green. And so we've got I've got about a week left actually to the end of the month. So it's going to be interesting the next 7 days, and we can put the figure, because I put the figure here for January. So when we come to the 24th to the 31st, we'll be putting the figure for March and seeing what it made over and above the last month. Just this month, and it'll be interesting. So that's how I update the figures. Make sure that's saved there. And so just to go back, stop share. So what I wanted to talk about is, like I said, the most important part of this, even though most people think it's the money, is the millionaire mindset that you have to develop if you really want to attract wealth. It doesn't really matter what business you're in or what industry you're in, but if you've got that millionaire mindset developed, and it can be developed, it's actually a skill that can be developed. It's not something that you fake yourself by just saying, okay, I've got it. No, you don't. You can't have it just by saying, okay, I've got a millionaire mindset. You're just kidding yourself. So if you really have to proactively develop it, and it takes time, you have to work on yourself, and it takes time. But once you work on it using the strategies and the techniques that I show you how to do, you will develop it, and things will start to change around you. And the more tenaciously you go after it, the more seriously you apply it, the better the transformation will be. Okay, you really need to look at things like, it's not do I have to do this, or how little can I do. You need to be thinking, how much can I do, not how little can I do. I was talking to somebody, and I was telling them that I do an hour in the morning, and I do it many other times as well, but I have an hour routine that I do in the morning. And he said, an hour is a long time. He said, and he was asking me, well, how long would you like to do if you could really, do it? He was thinking, I said, well, I'd really love to do 2 hours in the morning. He said, 2 hours? He said, I thought you were going to say 20 minutes. No. You see, he's thinking of how little can you do? No. It's how much can you do? Because I really want change. If you really want change, then you'll find a way to do as much as possible. And I work out ways of doing, you know, several hours a day. But we talk about this in our in the training, how it's actually possible, because it's a matter of just using your time more productively. And to show you how to get that training, let me just show you how to get hold of that training, because I believe it's the most valuable training you can actually have. And I could charge for this, even though the resources I use are actually free resources, but I put them together and I apply them in a certain way. I put my spin on it, and I could charge for that. And I'm not going to it. It's my gift to the world. I believe, you know, I finally figured out how to make my brain work for me rather than against me. And other people need to know how to do this who really want to change. If you really want to change, then great, this is for you. If you're not really bothered about whether things get better or not, or you just casually would like things, yeah, I wouldn't mind if it's good, you know, but I don't really exert any effort. If it's not, then don't even bother. Don't even bother clicking on the link below this video, okay? But if you're really ready for change, and you've tried other things and they're not working for you and whatever, well, take a look at this. It's not going to cost you anything. All you do is go to my website. Let's go there again. IamWealthyandRich.com. You know, say this word, this phrase to yourself all the time. I am wealthy and rich. Say it to yourself 100 times a day. How to understand the game of money and play it well. That's my mission, to teach you how to understand the game of money and play it well. Scroll down. You'll see some of my previous videos, but on this form here, this is the most important thing, the right-hand side, fill it in, get your millionaire mindset and investment strategy, free, okay? So it doesn't cost you anything, okay? And if you want some more advanced training with the altcoins and things, you can contact us. We'll have a webinar. We can go through that and show you how to get access to that as well. But to get started even in investing, it's all free. Okay, because you know, we just will need to elevate the level of people's consciousness, people's mindset, the economical level. Because we're going through an economic upheaval in some ways, it doesn't mean you have to suffer financially. You don't have to. Okay, lots of people are participating in that narrative. I'm not participating in that narrative at all. They say how 2020 was the worst year, terrible year, and all this kind of rubbish. Well, my investments made over 600% return, 600% return in that short space of time, in less than a year, in a short space of time. So I'm not feeling the pinch. Do you see what I mean? And it's not, I'm not trying to be arrogant here. I'm just trying to say that you too can be in a position where you're not feeling the pinch. You know, if you want to be. Now, you know, it's not going to be overnight. And if you're starting now, yes, you're going to have to wait some time until things kick in. But if you don't get started, that's the thing. It will never kick in. So come here, fill in the form. We'll send you the name and email address. We'll send you the information. Start applying the training exactly as I teach it. And then if you want to request for more information about the altcoins, go ahead and request for information. We'll get you on a webinar and get you understanding more about that too. But the key is, you know, the good things in life are here for everybody. If you're willing to go out and get it, you've got to be willing to go out and get it, you know, making a decision, make that decision, and then stick to that decision on a daily basis. That's what we call making a decision. A lot of people make a decision, and by 3 days later, they've forgotten that decision. The same thing like resolutions. We're in March now. I bet you how many people are still, you know, on their New Year's resolution. Most people have forgotten it. So it takes discipline. Okay, if you have no discipline, you have no money. Okay, if you have no, it's about doing certain things. There's a price to pay for success, and there's an even bigger price to pay for failure. Okay, you can either pay the price for success. You can pay the price. It's a choice. You don't have to, but you can decide to pay the price for success. But if you don't decide to pay the price for success, by default, you'll pay the price for failure. Okay, leaving your finances to the hands of the government is paying the price for failure. Okay, you need to take charge, take control of your wealth. Government are doing their best, but it's ultimately up to you, okay, to raise your financial level. It's up to you. So to your wealth level, your wealth and prosperity level, it's totally up to you. And if you can watch this video, then you're overqualified. If you can watch this video, you're more than qualified. Okay, so don't think I don't think I can do it. No, there's no. You're overqualified already. You've got more than enough qualification. If you can watch this video and understand what I'm saying, then you're qualified. All right? So just take the action. All you need to do is take the action and apply it. And I'll see you at the top. Now, don't forget to like this video. For, what's it called? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way it gives YouTube the notification to share this video with more people. Remember, use that statement, I'm wealthy and rich. Again, that isn't you are wealthy and rich, not me. I mean, yes, I'm wealthy and rich. I say that to myself, but you use it yourself. Say it, I'm wealthy and rich all the time. That's a very special name. There a lot of thought went into I am wealthy and rich, because I wanted to create a name that if people said that name, they'd be saying something good about themselves. It brings a blessing on the person who says that name. Okay, so it's a very powerful name. Anyone who says that name gets a blessing just by saying it. So say it often. Okay, and like I said, our mission is to teach you how to understand the game of money and play it well. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thanks very much for watching. Look forward to speaking to you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.